I understand you've been having some problems with your left wrist, so we're going to take a look at it today. As we're working through the examination, if you can just let me know if you experience any of the symptoms that you've been having,
Yep.
and also if you can just let me know if it's uncomfortable, and we'll try and change things. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to have a look at both of your hands and your wrists and just see if there's any deformities or changes to any of your fingers or your thumb or through your palm. We're just going to check make sure that there's no muscle wasting here around your palm. Just turn those back over. And we're also just going to have a little look to see if you've got any nodes or any things around your knuckles. Okay, so we'll have a little look at your movement first of all. So if you start off with your palms facing up to the ceiling, and I'm just going to ask you to bring your wrists up as far as you can go. How does that feel?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, I'm going to come in and just put a little bit more pressure on that wrist. Good. Okay, and relax down. And then in this position here, I want you just to stretch your fingers out as far as you can. And then I'm just going to ask you just to take your fingers to the side. Lovely. And then your thumb all the way over to the other side. So you're going to slide the wrist now all the way this way. You're going to slide back there. Good. Okay, and then relax. So we're now going to turn the palms down. Lovely. And this time you're going to bring your hand all the way back. Happy with that? Again, I'm just going to come in and put a little bit more pressure. How does that feel?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Hands down. And this time you're going to slide again. So first of all, with your little finger going out. Good. And then back to the middle. And then with your thumb coming in. Good. And then back to the middle. Comfortable with all of those?
Yep.
All right, so let's have a little look at your strength. So we'll come back to this one again. You're going to bring your hand up, you're going to hold that there, and I'm going to try and pull you down. Good. And then relax there. Lovely. And then holding up here, and again, don't let me pull you down. Good. Okay, relax. In that position, I'm going to ask you to push your little finger out to the side. Keep your arm nice and still. Good. And then relax there. And then you're going to take your hand in from your thumb towards that movement, okay? So push in, lovely, and then relax, good. Turn that palm over. And now let's have a little look. Can you bring your thumb all the way across? And can you get it to touch down at the base of that finger? And can you work your way all the way along? Lovely. And now can you take your fingers tip to tip all the way along? That's lovely. So now we're just going to have a little look at the health of the tendons just along the top of your wrist here. If you tuck that thumb in there, curl that around, and then I'm just going to take you ever so slowly down towards the couch. And I'm just going to see if you've got any discomfort through this area there.
No.
No? Okay, good. And relax there. And then release your fingers off. Good. And if I just come in and just put some pressure along here,
That's
are there any problems with that?
No.
Okay, great. So this time, if you could just come a little bit closer to the bed for me, and you're just going to rest your elbow there, all right? Now I'm going to come in just to the base of your thumb here, to the little bone at the bottom there, and we're just going to see if that bone's in its right place. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure there, okay? And I'm going to take you from this position back here, and I'm just going to move you all the way forwards through to the front. So we're just going to do a little bit of a wave, a little bit side to side, a little bit forwards and backwards. And we're just going to see if there's any clunking as you do that. All right? Good. Okay, relax there. So now, Donald, let's have a little look at the bone here, just at the base of your thumb, and just make sure there's no problems with the stability of that bone. So I'm just going to come in and just have a feel along the wrist, make sure that I'm in the right place, and just put some pressure back onto that bone there. Okay? And whilst I'm holding that pressure there, we're just going to get your hand to do a little bit of a wave. So you're going to come from the back at the side here, all the way forwards to the front. So we're just going to do a few times whilst I'm holding that pressure on there, from the back at the side there, all the way over. We're just seeing if there's any clunking or any problems within your wrist there. Good. And then relax. So now, Happy? And so now, so this time, Donald, we're going to have a little look at the sort of meniscus that sits within the wrist and just see if there's been any tear or any irritation of that. So I'm just going to come in here and put some pressure straight down into your wrist, okay? So that can be a little bit uncomfortable. And then we're going to keep that pressure on there. And as we move it, we're going to come all the way over to the side. We're just going to see whether that causes any problems within the actual wrist joint itself.
That's okay.
Good, thank you. I understand you've been having some problems with your elbow. Would it be okay if we took a look at it today?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, so first of all, if we just have a little look at your elbow, just have a see if there's any swelling or any deformity, but it's looking good. Okay, so first of all, if you could just show me the movements, bringing your arms, both of them all the way up, just bend them as far as you can. Does that give you any problems?
No.
So just with this one here, if I can take it all the way in with a little bit more pressure, how's that?
It's okay.
Good, okay, relax your arms down. And now if you can just straighten your arms completely, lock those elbows out. Good, again, are you comfortable with that? And if I just put some pressure, how's that?
It's okay.
Great, okay. And now this time we're just going to have a little look at you turning your hand over. Good. And then bringing your palm all the way back up again. How does that feel?
So,
All right. So let's have a little look at how strong you are in those movements now. So if you could just pull your hand up towards you. That's great. And then just push down into my hand. Lovely. Okay. And now in this position, we're just going to see how strong you are in that turning movement. Okay. So again, just push into me there. Good. Lovely. And then if you just this time you're going to turn that way. Okay. And again, push. Lovely. And then relax there. Good. So no problems with those movements. So if we have a little look now, I'm just going to put some pressure here around this little bony point here and into some of the muscle. Does that give you any problems?
no.
Okay. And then this time to the inside of the elbow. How does that feel?
Fine.
And again, no problems just into where that muscle attaches?
No.
Okay. So this time with your arm out straight, you're going to bend that wrist down. And if I just stretch you out here, again, is that giving you any problems into here? All right. This time if you just push that middle finger into my hand, just stretching up. And again, is that giving you any problems there? All right. And then this time with your whole wrist, you're going to move up in that direction.
Okay.
And again, push and relax. How does that feel?
Fine.
Okay, so we're going to repeat now with your arm up, bend the wrist down, and then that little middle finger coming all the way up. Good, and relax. Again, any problems into this side?
Nope.
And then with the whole wrist, that upwards movement. Good, and then relax there. And again, was that giving you anything
No.
through there? Lovely. Okay, just relax all the way down. Just going to have a little feel around the bony part of your elbow here. First of all, just into that little groove where your nerve can sit. Is that giving you any problems?
No.
Good. And then the same on the inside there.
That's
Good. Okay. And then if you just relax your elbow there, keep your shoulder relaxed. And if I just come in across here and just put some pressure over there, how does that feel?
That feels fine.
Good. Okay. And relax your hand down there. I'm going to have a little assess of your knee. I understand you've been having some problems with it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, we're just going to have a little look at your knee. As we're working through the examination, if I could just ask you to let me know if you're experiencing any of the pain that you've been having within your knee, and also if there's any just general discomfort. Okay? So we'll have a little look through. So first of all, we'll just have a little look at your knee. Just have a look for any swelling, any deformities, but it's looking in good shape. Okay, I'm going to ask you just to have a lie back.
Yeah.
So first of all, if you could just bend that knee up to there and then just bring your heel all the way into your bottom. So just take it down here. Good. Any problems with that?
No.
Lovely. Straighten the leg all the way out. Just as I hold you down there and come up in that position, how does that feel? No problems there. Good. I'm just going to run my hands here along your joint line. Is there any problem as I come in there? Comfortable along there? And then just along the outside of your knee there.
Feels okay.
And here. Good. So if I just have a little look at your kneecap now, as I bring it in, any problems?
No, okay.
Good. I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure down on top of the knee. Any discomfort with that?
No.
Good. If I just hold your knee there, can I ask you just to tighten up your thigh muscles? Good. And then relax. How was that?
That's fine, yeah.
Good. Okay. So you're going to come back up here with your knee bent. Come all the way in. I'm just going to have a little test of your meniscus inside your knee now. So just with my finger in there, I'm going to just turn your foot here and straighten you all the way out. Good. We'll just take that through a few times. Comfortable with that?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just going to repeat it again with your foot turned in this time. And again, any problems with that?
No,
Good, okay. I'm going to get you just to rest your leg down now onto mine. I'm just going to come in here and just have a little feel of your ligaments inside your knee, okay? So first of all, we'll just take you here, and that feels nice and strong. Good. Okay, relax there, bend the knee up. Keep your foot flat down there. I'm just going to sit on top of your foot to hold it in place. And then I'm going to come behind your knee there, and then just give it a little stretch forwards. And again, that's feeling really nice and stable. In that position now, I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure in the other direction. How does that feel?
Feels fine.
Feels good to me too. Okay, relax the leg all the way down. Okay, and then just take a rest for a second. So if we have a little look now at the ligament on the inside of your knee and just see if there's any problems there. We'll just relax it off slightly, good. And then we're just going to put some pressure through there. And that's all looking really nice and strong. So we'll switch now and have a look at the outside of your leg. So again, just nice and relaxed in here. There we go. And then, good. That's feeling nice and intact. So let's look now and just see if there's any fluid on your knee as a result of your injury. So first of all, just looking above your kneecap, and I can't see any evidence of any fluid there. And then if we just make sure there's nothing residual here along the inside of your knee, and then I'll just press firmly on the outside to see, and I can see in your case there hasn't been any that's come through to the inside there. So that's looking great. I understand you've been having problems with your left shoulder, is that right? We're going to go through an examination. We're going to have a look at your range of movement and your strength, and then we'll do some special tests to see if there's any problems within the structures of your shoulder.
Sure.
Throughout the examination, can you please just let me know if you experience the pain that you've been having in your shoulder, or in fact if you're just a bit uncomfortable, and we'll see if we need to modify that.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's have a look then. First of all, we'll just start by having a little look at your shoulder. Just assess the position and your posture. And now we're going to have a look at your range of movement. So first of all, if you can just lead with your thumbs and take your arms all the way up to the ceiling, as high as you can go. Good. Are you happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. And come back down. And now starting with your arms by your side, just taking them all the way out and all the way up to your ears. Lovely. Good. And then come back down. Good. And then just with a little bit of a bend in your elbows, you're going to take your arms all the way behind you as high as you can go. Lovely. Any problems with that?
No.
Right. And relax back down. Good. Now, if you just take this arm into this position, and you're just going to have your other arm matching there, and we're going to turn out to the side. Lovely. And then relax. And then one arm at a side, just across your tummy. Good. Okay, now we're going to come up so your arms are at 90 degrees, and then you're just going to take your palms up to, lovely. How does that one feel? Good. And now your palms all the way down. Good. Happy with that? Lovely. Relax back down then. So let's just start here in the middle and have a little feel of the joint in the middle there. And any problems across there? It's feeling nice and level. And then we'll just work our way along your collarbone there. and there's no problems with that, not having any pain. Then we just come out to the little joint here at the end. Good, and then all the way along to the very edge. Good, and then we'll just come in onto the actual head of your shoulder there. Good, and again, no problems?
No.
Lovely, and relax. So we'll have a little look at your strength. If you hold your arm out at this position, and just now don't let me push you down. So push, good, and then relax. Come out to the side here, and then don't let me push you down. Good, and then bend your arm in here, and then you're just going to pull your arm behind you, and pull back. Good, and then relax. Now keeping your arm at your side, I want you just to push into my hand, and we're just going to do that turning movement again.
Okay.
Okay, so again, just pushing out. Lovely, and then this time pushing in. Good. Arms back out to 90, up in that position. That's it, you can relax that one down. And we're just going to push up in that position. Good. And now we're just going to do that rotation here again. All right, so bringing your arm up, push, 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 push. Good. And now pushing down. Lovely. And then relax. Good. So they all seem fine. Now let's have a little look. Bringing this arm in here. Just rest it onto my shoulder there. And then if I take your arm down like that, how does that feel?
That's fine.
Good. And now if I bring your arm all the way across, hold it there, and we're just going to give you a little bit of a push further around. Any problems with that?
Nope.
Good. Okay. Relaxing all the way down there. If you hold your arm out here now, and then you're just going to turn down. Good. Can you push out just up in that position? Good. And now turn your hand up to the ceiling, just so your thumb's there. Lovely. And then push up to the ceiling. Good. Okay. Relax that arm down. You're going to take this arm now and just tuck it in behind your back. Lovely. And now can you just lift your arm off your lower back there? Good. And then relax. Bring your arm round to your tummy. Good. And then I'm just going to slip my hand in there, and then just pull your hand into your tummy. Lovely. And relax there. Good. Just pop your arms down on your knees now. Donald, we're just going to have a little look at the stability of your shoulder here at the front. So if I take your arm out to the side here, and then if we just slowly bring it all the way back, and just let me know if there's any problems there. And then we'll come back. We're just going to do the same again with some pressure all the way around there. Okay, are you happy with that?